What's up, film class? Good to see you. I hope you're all healthy and safe somewhere, and that everyone that you know and love is healthy and safe somewhere as well. Hopefully, at least 6 feet away from you. This video is really going to be about what to expect generally for the rest of the course, and then also what to look forward to this week. The first thing I'm going to need to ask everyone to do is to please send me an email. Just to check in, just to let me know that you are going to try to gut this out with me for the next 5 weeks and finish the semester strong. You can either just send me a message outright, you can reply to the email that I sent this video link out to you in, you can comment on the videos online, you can leave me a message in Teams. Just reach out to me sometime within the next week, between March 30th and April 3rd. Just to let me know that you are receiving me and that you're checking in. Pellissippi has a task force put together to reach out to students who don't check in within the first week or so. And so if I don't hear from you, I might refer you to that task force just to put you on their radar for the sake of this extraordinary circumstance that we find ourselves in. But at the very least, just shoot me an email back saying, "Hey, Mr. Murphy, I'm with you. Let's do it." One other thing, and this is just a reminder from the previous video that I sent out, get familiar with Teams, Microsoft Teams. You already have a Teams account. You access Teams through the exact same portal that you get your webmail through, and that you can access the online version of Word and PowerPoint and all the other applications that you've been using this year so far to do your work. Teams will essentially be where I hold my virtual office hours for the duration of the semester. You can expect to find me there starting at noon, and I will typically be on for at least 2 or 3 hours, just in front of my computer doing work, responding to messages that I get. You can shoot me an email and I'll respond. You can holler at me in the chat in Teams, or you can use Teams to video conference with me, and we can talk face to face if we need to. But that will be the primary way that I make myself available to you in a one-on-one fashion. As far as the rest of the semester goes for our course in particular, I'm not really all that worried about how it's going to go. I think maybe I was at first, but the more I thought about it, and the more I thought about what we were doing in class and how we can continue on after the break, I really think that it will look very similar. To that end, another thing that you just got to get used to doing, not that you haven't already been, is just checking Brightspace. Check Brightspace specifically on Tuesday, because that will be the day that I upload new content and that I post new discussion posts and new quizzes. Once again, you'll have a week to do both. I have adjusted the reading schedule online to reflect the time that we've lost. For the most part, what we were doing up until the break was that on Tuesdays we would have sort of a lecture slash discussion slash activities day. And then on Thursday, we would actually watch a movie. And I think for the most part, we can keep doing things in that fashion pretty successfully. I am, of course, very bummed out that we won't be able to sit in class and enjoy each other's company and talk face to face and have a little bit more of an organic thing going on. But at the very least, I can still deliver the content to you through these videos and through the PowerPoint notes and other things that I will continue to put on Brightspace for us. So again, check Brightspace specifically on Tuesday for this class, because that will be the day that I put new notes and new videos up in terms of just content delivery for the class. As for our Thursday screenings, I will of course announce what movies we're going to watch each week, and if you have access to those movies, you can feel free to watch those movies on your own time. Most of the movies that I have played up till now in the class, and most of the movies that I had planned to screen throughout the rest of the semester, aren't easily available for free online. They're still very much under copyright law, and they exist usually as part of a streaming service. And if you have access to those streaming services, by all means, knock yourself out. For those of you who don't have Amazon Prime or a Netflix account to watch some of the things that we were going to watch, what you can do is you can download Zoom. Zoom is a different type of video streaming service. Lots of your other classes are probably using Zoom to compensate for the lost in-class time. So what we'll do is on Thursday at 10:30 in the morning, which is, a little bit earlier than our class would have normally started on Thursday, but at 10:30 in the morning, I will post a link to a Zoom meeting, and then I will use that meeting to just stream the content to you. I can't promise that it'll be the best quality. Then the video may come across to you as very choppy and low resolution. But at least we'll still get to see it. And at least you'll still get a chance to watch the movies that we had already planned to watch. So in terms of a synchronous class, that's really going to be it. And so yeah, Thursday mornings at 10:30 Eastern Time, for those of you who fled west and are now in Central Time, I will post a link to a Zoom meeting on Brightspace, and I will send it to you via email. And if you can't watch, for example, this coming Thursday, we're going to watch Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. And I'm pretty sure that Rear Window is streaming through Starz right now. But if you don't have access to Starz, you can still watch it with us at 10:30 on Thursday morning, just like we always would have. And in that instance, we'll actually have probably a little bit of a chance to have some face-to-face interaction as well, to ask questions, to make comments, to talk about Rear Window, whatever it is we need to do. So I'm feeling pretty good about how this class is going to go. I think that it will, in large part, be very similar to how it would have gone anyway, with the noteworthy and lamentable exception of the loss of our face-to-face interaction. I was having a lot of fun with you guys in class. I was having a lot of fun with the things that we talked about and the activities that we did and the movies we were watching. I felt like it was going pretty well, and I felt like a lot of us were getting a lot out of it. And so it's awful that we won't get to meet in person anymore, but in terms of just you and you're standing in the class and your grade and just finishing out the semester, I don't worry about us that much. Starting on Tuesday, expect to just find additional content posted in Brightspace for your study consumption. Starting with this Tuesday, which is going to be about the decline and fall of the studio system, which is where we would have picked up after the break anyway. So I will post the PowerPoint notes, and I will get the video made, and I will send all that to you on Tuesday. And then this Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Rear Window via Zoom. And if you have trouble with any of that, just let me know. Shoot me an email, holler at me during my virtual office hours. I feel pretty good about us though, guys, and I hope you do too. I understand if this is suboptimal for you, and if you're stressed or just concerned about how it's going to go for us. Like I said previously, the name of the game for me is patience and flexibility. That's what it's going to take for me to get through this, and so I just want to extend that to you. If you can ride on my good vibes through the next 5 weeks, then great. Peace out, kids. Stay well.